Are you looking for an athletic scholarship? You're in the right place. This is the Recruit Me Athletic Scholarship Podcast, the longest running podcast on recruiting and athletic scholarships. We're here to help your family navigate the recruiting road all the way to an athletic scholarship. He's a recruiting expert and a dad of 2 college athletes. He has a wealth of experience to share. Here's Recruit Me CEO, Brent Hanks.
Welcome to episode 340 of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast. Today I'm going to jump into the ABCs of recruiting. I'm going to cover one topic for each letter of the alphabet that relates to your recruiting. The letter A is for advice. Recruit Me is a great place for advice about recruiting. A couple of pieces of advice about advice is number 1, to seek out advice from recruiting education resources, coaches, parents, and previously recruited players. Number 2 is actually to listen and to accept and put advice into play during your recruiting journey. Also, a little side advice. Don't blindly get advice and implement it until you analyze whether that advice is good for you. B is next. B is for basics. I could have waited for F and used foundation or fundamentals, but let's stick with B for basics. Since you are in athletics, you know about basics. Basics are the fundamentals you started with years ago. Basics like how to hold a bat, grip a racket, or get into an athletic stance, or shoot a layup are all needed before you can swing for the fence, serve an ace, make a tackle, or dunk a basketball. You have been able to do these things to get to the point to get recruited. The basics of recruiting are to be good at your sport, want to play your sport in college, and then set college parameters, build a college school list, get good grades, do research, and build your Recruit Me introductory packet containing your introductory email, your player profile, and your recruiting questionnaire. Get all those basics in the Recruit Me 3.0 athletic scholarship system. C is for cast your net widely. This means you need to build a college school list of 40 to 50 colleges that you think meet your parameters and do research on those schools, and then contact those schools with your introductory packet. Go back to B for basics. D highlights discussion. Discussions between the athlete and parents, the athlete and coaches, the athlete and mentors, and other advice givers. This is a two-way street between the student-athlete and the adults. Both sides need to be open-minded and accept the A for advice and evaluate the discussion and fit it into your recruiting journey. E is for ego. Ego can be positive or negative, and you need to welcome advice and criticism. Do not get stuck in your ways, especially if you are stuck in the mud on hearing back from college coaches. Ego can keep you from asking the hard questions. Getting told no is part of the game, just like missing a shot or making an out. You can't hit it if you don't swing the bat. Don't let ego keep you from getting a hit, or in this case, contacting a coach. Too much ego can make you too vain to evaluate your best level of play to pursue. Ego is a balance between too much and not enough. The letter F is for full ride scholarships. There are only 6 automatic full ride scholarships given when an athletic full ride offer is made. If an NCAA Division I coach makes you a scholarship offer in women's basketball, women's volleyball, women's tennis, or women's gymnastics, or men's football or men's basketball, you get tuition, room and board, meals, and books for that full ride scholarship. Most other athletic scholarships are partial or equivalency scholarships. NCAA Division I and Division II has a limited number of scholarships per sport, along with NAIA sports. NCAA Division III offers that's zero athletic scholarships. And junior colleges can give full ride scholarships, but they are rare and tend to give the partial scholarships. If you get a full ride athletic scholarship offer, you are probably one of the very top prospects in the whole nation. An example is that NCAA college baseball is limited to 11.7 scholarships per team, and a college baseball team normally travels 35 to 40 players. If a coach offers a full ride athletic scholarship to one player, then he only has 10.7 left for the other 34 players. This is why academics and academic scholarships and need-based aid become very important. Also, the new name, image, and likeness policy can help too. G is for grades. Your grades or grade point average and academics start the first day of your freshman year of high school. So from day 1, pay attention to your GPA and don't dig yourself an academic hole early in your high school career. Also, keep working on your grades after your recruitment or your commitment because scholarship money can be taken away if you don't fulfill your high school academic requirements. GPA, testing, and class rank can impact your academic aid and your recruitability. College coaches don't need to worry about your eligibility. H is for happiness. If you sit down and discuss your parameters for a college and a sports program, you will make a better final decision and be happier for your college choice. There isn't a perfect fit, but figuring out the type of college, the type of area or city, the type of academics, the type of campus life, and the type of athletic experience you want will help elevate your happiness when you get to college. A goal of Recruit Me is to help you find a fit so that you will compete and stay at your college for 4 years. I is for introductory email. The introductory email is one of the most basic tools to get you on a coach's radar. You personally contacting a coach, telling your story, and showing your interest in their program will help set you apart from hundreds of other cookie-cutter recruits. The Recruit Me 3.0 system teaches you to write a great introductory email. J is for junior college. A junior college may be a good option for you and your sport. Junior colleges, or JUCOs, are two-year colleges that have many advantages. Advantages, especially after the COVID backlog and the transfer portal changes over the last few years. JUCOs can be less expensive than initially going to a 4-year school. Junior colleges can give you a high level of play and help prepare you for a 4-year experience. Most of the time you will be competing against other 18, 19, or 20-year-olds instead of their roster filled with upperclassmen at ages 21, 22, or 23 years old. A junior college can give you 1 or 2 years to develop and also to find a 4-year school at an NCAA or NAIA level to continue your career. The letter K is for knowledge. Gaining knowledge about the recruiting process and the proven Recruit Me plans will not only save you money, but the knowledge will also save you time and stress too. Knowledge about the myths about athletic scholarships, the 7 steps to an athletic scholarship, and more of the ins and outs about the recruiting journey can help ease your pocketbook and your anxiety level. Here's a disclosure. Nothing will remove all the anxiety or the cost, but time spent on knowledge can create time saved. Knowledge or research about colleges and your sports program at that college is essential also. L is for location. Location is one of the main components of your parameters list. Do you want to stay close to home or go far away? What part of the country or the state would you like to go to? Will your family get to watch you? Big city, suburban area, or small town? How are the dorms or the off-campus living? How is the parking, or can you have a car? How easy is it to get food or shop for food? How easy is it to drive home during a summer or holiday break? Recruit Me has a great parameters worksheet with the Recruit Me 3.0 system. M is for marketing. What does marketing have to do with recruiting? Most think if I'm a good player, college coaches will just find me. Well, that's a myth, or at least it's pretty rare. Marketing yourself isn't selling yourself, but marketing is getting yourself out in the recruiting world and letting the college coaches know who you are, what your stats and accomplishments are, and that you are interested in playing at their college or university. By marketing yourself, you are helping college coaches save time and money, and you make yourself stand out over the 100 or so recruits that are wanting that spot at that college. The 14th letter in the alphabet is N. N stands for NCAA and NAIA. Earlier, J was for junior colleges, and now the NCAA and NAIA levels are highlighted. Most sports people know about the NCAA Division I level. We just watched all the Division I football bowl games, and most fans get into the Division I basketball March Madness championship tournaments. The Division I softball and baseball championships are heavily watched now too. Conferences like the Big Ten, the SEC, the ACC, and the Pac-10 are all known across the sports world, most with their own TV networks. But the NCAA has 2 more levels, the NCAA Division II and the Division III. NCAA Division II has many great teams and academic schools and gives athletic scholarships. The NCAA Division III are weighted with small private colleges, and that level does not provide any athletic scholarships, but getting financial and academic aid can make Division III a viable option. The NAIA level is a little less restrictive on recruiting rules and academic eligibility rules, and the NAIA gives you a great opportunity to continue with both your athletic and academic careers. O is for organization. Recruit Me gives you a way to start organizing your recruitment, starting your freshman year in high school. By doing a lot of pre-work during your freshman and sophomore years of high school, you will be ready for your more hot and heavy junior and senior years of high school and recruiting. Organizing your academics and core classes early and organizing your parameters, your school list, and your research of colleges will set you up so you can chronicle all your contacts and communications with a number of college coaches. If you stay organized, then identifying a college fit for you will be easier. P is for profile. Part of your introductory packet is your player profile, which is your resume that you will send to college coaches. You can get a player profile template when you sign up for the free Recruiting Power Pack on the recruit-me.com website. A full explanation of the player profile is in the Recruit Me 3.0 Athletic Scholarship System Manual and Workbook. Go to recruit-me.com for more information. The player profile also helps you determine when to start contacting college coaches. When you fill out the player profile, you will have all the information that a coach will want to have on you. Q is for questionnaire. The recruiting questionnaire is the third element of the introductory packet to market yourself to college coaches. Most programs now have an online recruiting questionnaire on their website, but RecruitMe suggests you make your own personal questionnaire and email it directly to the college coaches. This will make you stand out from the other 100 recruits, and if the coach asks you to go ahead and fill out the online questionnaire on their website, then you already have most of the questions ready and it will save you time. The letter R is for research. Researching will help you become acquainted with the colleges that fit your parameters. Whether you use the free NCAA.org, NAIA.org, or NJCAA.org websites, or use the inexpensive collegecoachesonline.com with the promotion code RM123, finding colleges in your zone of interest is fun and exciting. The college's website and then the athletic website is great for mining information to help you make a final college decision. The team's coaches and roster give you a pile of information, like the coach's history, the number of players in your position, and what class they are in. You can see if they played as a freshman, or whether they were recruited out of high school or out of a junior college, or came in as a transfer. Also, the team's schedule, past and present, will show you the team's win-loss records, where they travel to, conference foes, and the schedule may give you hot links to all the other teams on the schedule, so you can research many other teams. Also, you need to research the academics and the cost of the college. Here is S for services. RecruitMe's goal is to provide you with as many free and inexpensive recruiting resources as possible. Many student athletes and parents spend thousands of dollars on a recruiting service, hoping that all they have to do is to sign up, pay the money, and will get a full-ride scholarship. RecruitMe feels the coaches want to hear directly from the recruit, not from an impersonal service. Because most scholarships are not full-ride scholarships, you might end up spending $2,000 or $3,000 for a service to help you get a small partial scholarship. T is for tracking your communications. Whether you create a chart on your computer or use the handy Athletic Scholarship 24-month planner and journal, keeping track of who you contacted and who you actually talked to and got responses from, DM'd, text, or visited with a face-to-face contact is important. It is very embarrassing to call a coach by the wrong name or use the wrong school name or town name. Having all your information in one location that is handy when you are communicating with a coach is essential. As you communicate, you need to make notes so you can use those notes to make the best decision in the end. U is for updates. After you start sending your information, you will need to send updates to coaches on your list. Short, one-paragraph to one-page updates let the coach know that you are interested in his or her program and school. Seasonal updates, schedule updates, academic or athletic award updates, video updates, stats and game updates, test score updates are all reasons to contact a coach. These personalized updates separate you from the other recruits that are not staying in contact. V is for videos. There are lots of questions about when to send your videos, how long a video should be, what should be on the videos you send, and how often to send videos. Videos should be 2 minutes or less with no fancy music or effects. Skill video and game video are both needed. Don't send your video until you are a mature and established prospect. Our family didn't send video until both boys were headed into their junior years of high school. An inexpensive video service can be used, mainly for skill video, or a video taken by a parent, teammate, or friend works too. Show the coach your skills in a game setting and a showcase type of setting. W represents what to ask. Be prepared to ask questions to a coach and the staff. They want to hear from the recruit. Research and RecruitMe will help you put questions together ahead of time. Learn and practice asking and answering questions. Show the coach you want to be at his or her school. The letter X is for excitement. There's a little writer's and podcast host liberty on this letter. Excitement is essential, though. You've been at your game for many years. Then as you get into high school, you now have a 4-year window to pull off not only your sports dreams, but balance your sports with academics, driving, dating, body changes, and other extracurricular activities. Your excitement and your concentration on sports become stretched thinner. You must nourish your excitement and take your excitement on the recruiting trail. Your excitement must stay pumped up as you send out emails, and your excitement must stay high as you might not get very many responses back. You must create energy to continue in your physical training, your recruiting research, and your continued communications. Many dreams of being a college athlete die when excitement for the sport wanes. I have seen an athlete not pursue a college sport because they didn't get contacted by a college coach. But the athlete didn't reach out to any college coaches and hope the coach would just find him and offer a scholarship. Stay excited in your sport and in your recruitment. Y is for YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Social media is a free resource that helps in recruiting. Athletes can quickly and easily market themselves on social media. Videos and updates are seen by many coaches, and athletes can see the same from the coaches in the university or the college. RecruitMe recommends you post your social media updates, but don't tag a multitude of coaches or colleges. Instead, personally let them know your updated data and video is posted. Also, posting weight room, batting cage, or mundane gym time and hoping a coach sees how hard you work is not recommended. And finally, the letter Z is for zero. There is zero reason not to go to recruit-me.com and to get the free recruiting power pack and sign up for the free Recruit Me monthly newsletter and listen to all the past The Athletic Scholarship podcasts. Take advantage of the inexpensive resources Recruit Me offers. Since I changed the recruit-me.com website, the long version of the Recruit Me 3.0 Athletic Scholarship has been messed up. So I now have access available for you to get the Recruit Me 3.0 manual and workbook and the Recruit Me parameters and school list worksheets. The package is only $39 and you get instant access to these valuable resources. Go to your favorite podcast app and like or subscribe to the Athletic Scholarship Podcast. Listen in next Tuesday for another episode that will change your athletic scholarship future.